What is this heat? It's like an oven in here.
I will now pronounce the verdict. This court finds the accused guilty of being a witch.
No! I'm not a witch! Please, I beg you to reconsider! I'm not...
Witches are to be cast straight into the hellfire!
What?
No!
So, this is the witch's court.
I told you this game didn't fuck around. I can hazard a guess as to how he's feeling. The overwhelming urge to save scum. I've missed hearing that text scrolling sound effect. Not so much that one. They play out a lot throughout the course of the game.
The court is now in session for the trial of Espella Cantabella.
Dude looks like the judge from Ace Attorney. And sounds like Corey Byrne. Not sure if it is him though.
Defender.
Yes, Your Honor?
Yours is a face I've not seen in any past trials. But no matter. Start by stating your name, Defender.
Yes, Your Honor. My name is Phoenix Wright, Ace Baker.
If you're wondering why he said that, check out the archived version.
A baker?
I asked him to come, my lord. I want him to represent me.
He has the finest baked goods, me lord.
This court dictates that the accused is free to assign a defender of their choosing, my lord.
Maybe Espella should represent herself. She seems to know more about the legal proceedings and Labyrinthia.
Very well. At any rate, the result of this trial shall not change. That aside, I've not yet seen hide nor hair of the Inquisitor assigned to this trial.
He's getting here.
Inquisitor? Oh, right. I should have noticed earlier. No one's there.
Attorneys are defenders and prosecutors are inquisitors. And now that nobody's confused, let's continue.
Should the assigned Inquisitor fail to appear in court, I will have no choice but to dismiss all charges. He is an Inquisitor of high caliber, but if he does not come forward soon, this trial will end, and victory will then be declared in favor of this baker.
That would be very anticlimactic, but I want them to put it in the next game.
Hold it!
Knew it was too good to be true.
Knights of the court, I have but one question for you both. Are you prepared to cross swords?
Also, why do you have anime hair? This is the Middle Ages.
I, Inquisitor Zacharias Barnum, am indeed prepared to do battle, my lord.
Love his accent.
Something amiss, Baker?
Sorry, Your Honor. I just didn't realize we could have swords here in the courtroom.
I only have a metaphorical one.
It is the way of the court knight. A knight must always ensure that he rides with a blade at his side. Now then, state your name, Sir Blue Knight.
Huh? My name's Phoenix Wright, I'm a baker. How many times will they make me say it?
A baker?
What? I fought against a candlestick maker, but never a baker.
Nick, quit with the long face. You look miserable.
No need to waste your breath. This trial will be over before you can utter a single objection. For the security of all of Labyrinthia, my blade shall rend your defenses swiftly and without mercy.
This is a far cry from the modern core system where you're not allowed to bring a weapon in. Although, thinking back to the first trial... Doughy! Mob mentality. More of that later. Don't mind me, I'm just charging up my attack. Now we get fancy Middle Ages themes. Personally, I prefer these to the ones used in the first trial, but then again, you only get to hear those once, so... Someone in the chat said they look like discarded One Piece characters. I'm inclined to agree. Also, Robs and Mugs, really. Try harder. As is, it's hard to argue with him, because in the cutscene before, Robs and Mugs did go up in flame, and she wasn't exactly carrying a ye old flamethrower on a person. Okay, draw your sword, folks. This is going to be a long one. Bread puns. Ugh. I thought Phoenix would object to this. Yeah, you gotta question all the witnesses at once here. This is the ye olde court system. I really enjoy this form of, I guess you could call it trial and error. Because it keeps you on your toes, for sure. Especially as they keep adding to it as the game goes on. Well, maybe your boss should, like, hire other flower girls. Nital. It's like calling Phoenix Bakerel. Or Bakix Right. Let's try and steer it Phoenix's way. Phoenix! No? Okay. So, you're a writer? A poet? A big issue salesman? I wouldn't be that harsh, Phoenix, Jesus. Aww. I've never had goat milk. Apparently it's quite nice though. No, that wasn't just some guy with a beard. That guy was all beard. Why don't you just put some CDs outside? 20 quid each. That sword's wobbling. It's kind of ironic hearing Phoenix talk about being jobless. Cause come on, you know, proper justice. Okay, now that bit I believe, because I had insider access and saw the cutscene myself. Yes, that's correct. That's not true, there was a lantern. That's not going to be like justice for all, is it? Ugh. This is rough, because if I fail at this, a spell is going down into the flames. There's no, like, waiting period, there's no death row, she's just gonna roast. Okay, just for the sake of showing those of you who haven't seen this system before, you can actually use hint coins in the trials. Check this. See, it'll tell you when to press, when to present, and when to observe. That comes in later. See, it's telling me to go back to the first guy and press.
Hold it!
That's tricky, because dinner time is whenever you make it. Doesn't strictly have to be after 5 PM. Oh my god. All this purple prose.
Objection!
His very first objection. Get ready to hear that a lot more. Now this is very British. Court illustrations. I don't actually know if you guys have this in America. These witnesses are very easily influenced. Simpler times. Just wondering if whoever did cause those two muggers to go up in flames somehow manipulated the fire within the lantern, but I think it went out when it crashed. Maybe a ghost took it, ooh. Milkus Disappearo. The most unholy of magics. The glass is broken and is covered in mud. Okie doke. If I were you, Phoenix, I'd play for time and play up that where did the milk go angle. Thanks, I guess. You too. The milk is the killer. Yes, very good. That doesn't really seem important. I'm thinking I should present the lantern here, but let's just double check. That's my cue. Yep, you've got it. I have to present that. It's true. I believe the phrase is, don't write checks that your ass can't cash. Okay, you're a bother, you're boring, I'll get to you. I have 2 bits of evidence. Oh, I've got profiles. That's a speller. Those are the 2 that went up in flames. Yeah. He looks like a lot younger there than he does in his character model. She looks really smug there. Well, anyway, since all I've got is the case outline, I guess I'll present the lantern.
Objection!
Oh, I think he's having an epiphany. It's a special camera angle. That's it, Phoenix, remember. Quite a bit is a bit of an understatement. See Prologue 2 for that story. Well, technically there was a lot of fire, it just so happened the 2 muggers happened to be inside of it. Just double checking. Utterly unfazed. Can you guess why? That's a bit rich coming from you, mate. She has a point. Maybe the ground was slick with oil. I don't know. Damn. I've been outsmarted by guess and go to bed. What, really? That fast? Phoenix, you're gonna have to think faster.
Hold it!
Well, not really, but if you could not go through with this, that'd be great. Phoenix can't enter logic at all, even the logic of this world. Where's the professor when you need him? As we saw at the beginning of this trial.
Objection!
We just don't have enough evidence to do this. And everyone's against us. Wish we had that book Layton picked up. What was it? The grimoire? The Grand Grimoire, something like that? A book full of magic, or magics. Ugh. Might be time to save scum, although I think we're pretty much too far gone at this point.
This court is ready to hand down its verdict for the case of Espella Cantabella.
Well, it's been fun, guys.
Hold it!
Oh yeah, now we're talking.
Your Honor, I request that the court hold its verdict a moment longer.
What is the meaning of this intrusion?
I have something I believe will be of use to the defense. A weapon of sorts.
Don't forget this is a crossover. There has to be Layton to go along with Ace Attorney.
That's... The Grand Grimoire. All of this world's magic is contained within its pages.
Luke's eyes, rather, nearly made it a triple crossover there, is interfering with the text. It's kind of funny.
Without it, this trial cannot reach a satisfactory conclusion.
The Grand Grimoire.